Hello, my very most beautiful Aries. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your June bonus reading. Now this is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Aries, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most, please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Aries energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. I still think about you. I'm trying to let go. I am working on myself. And I am not available. I don't react when people mention you at the bottom of the deck. So, I do feel like this is somebody, so, okay, with this I'm not available card, I don't think it's them that they're not available, as in I don't think that they're in another connection or anything of that nature. I do feel like this person has taken some time. Okay, I do feel like they are single. I do feel like they have taken some time to kind of work on themselves. And for this, I'm not available. For some of you guys, you may be the ones that are in another connection. You guys may have moved on. But for most of you, I do feel like it's just this person has really recognized that they have some stuff that they need to work on. And I feel like they're very, very affected by whatever happened between the two of you, by whatever you two shared, the connection itself, and then whatever happened. Because some of you guys, I feel like, you know, this won't be for everybody, but for some of you guys, I really do feel like there was kind of a toxic falling out, you know, or like a big falling out. And, you know, some of them are very, very affected by that, but they don't let it show. It's like there's a lot going on under the surface that really nobody knows about. So this person could still be very, very affected by you, by the situation, feel very upset. But they're not letting anybody know. I definitely feel like some of you guys, this could have been somebody, this could be quite some time, okay? This could be somebody that you haven't been with in quite some time. Now, that's obviously not going to be the case for everybody, but keep in mind it's general. Just take the pieces that are meant for you and leave the ones that aren't for somebody else. But let's go ahead and take a look at their headspace, heart space, true intentions, and actions. So show me this person's thoughts when it comes to Aries. What's going on in their headspace when it comes to Aries, please? We have the Chariot, and the Chariot is, you know, it is forward movement. It is a card of having faith, but even in this, so in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, they are Sphinxes, and the Sphinxes do represent mysteries of the universe, but each one is kind of facing an opposite direction, and you can kind of see that here. So with this energy here, one horse is facing one way, one horse is facing the other way, so this can really talk about being pulled in different directions, and needing to have faith and move forward in one or the other. And I do feel like that here. I feel like this person is kind of being pulled in different directions. I do feel like a part of them, you know, is still very connected and drawn to you, but there's another part that recognizes they still have stuff that they need to work on, okay, and is kind of keeping themselves held back, and maybe even possibly trying to get them to move forward in another direction, like on their own. The Karma card. So in this deck, this is the Witch's Tarot. In this deck, it's called the Karma card, but it is the Judgment. So the Chariot and the Judgment, this person's made up their mind. And I don't feel like, it's almost like a little bit of like a martyr type of an energy where, you know, some of them feel like, especially because I feel like some of them, for some of you guys, this person could have put you through a lot. So for some of them, they feel like that you're kind of like better off without them. Like you're better off if they go on their own. You know, like they've made this major decision here. But I do feel like they are still kind of pulled to you. The Eight of Wands. Some of them think about communicating with you. Show me what's going on in this person's heart space. What's going on in this person's feelings? How do they feel? You have the Four of Wands. Got the Temperance card. And the Six of Pentacles. So this is where that like pulled feeling comes, this like two different places, because it's like their head and their heart aren't quite on the same page. You know, their head space is like, you know, it's probably better off, they're better off without me. It's better off if I just move forward, you know, on my own, or I just stay single and I just work on myself if I don't reach out. But their heart space wants this. They want to give to this. They want to make peace. They want to make amends. They want to bring things back into balance. You know, that is really truly what their heart's desire. And Aries, the Four of Wands is your card. So you are showing up in this person's heart space. So I do feel like this person does still have, you know, very strong emotions for you. And this is what they desire. This is what they want. But their head kind of is on a different place. It's at a different place. It's almost like a very stubborn energy. So we have the Nine of Swords here for their true intention. Yeah, I feel like they're waking up to a lot of truths. They're waking up to a lot of major realizations here. I feel like this is why I don't think it's a coincidence that it's coming out under I am working on myself. Okay, I feel like this person is really working on themselves. I feel like this person has had a lot of major realizations about the kind of person that they were and their actions, and more importantly, who they're trying to be now and where they're trying to go, and what they really value, what's important to them. Yeah, so major realizations, absolutely. The Ace of Swords, that's major mental breakthroughs and clarity, overcoming, you know, any kind of mental blockages or unawarenesses. Is that a word? I don't know, guys. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a lot of self-care. Now, this person has been, when I say that they've really been working on themselves, they really have. They have really awoken to like the kind of person that they were and what those actions were all about, the effects that they had on other people and on themselves, and that it just wasn't aligned with who they really want to be. This person is really, they could be going through some spiritual awakening. Some of them are experiencing some kind of like dark night of the soul as well. And that could be another reason why they feel like, even though there's a part of them that wants to move towards you, feels like it's not the best thing. What actions? The Ace of Cups. So they do have a lot of love for you. And the Empress. And the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like they do plan on taking action, but they feel like they, especially with the Empress is all about growth, you know. I really do feel like this person does intend to reach out. So that's why they think about it here, especially with the Eight of Wands showing up, you know. But I do feel like this person could be going through a spiritual awakening. They could be having some kind of dark night of the soul, or at least having a lot of realizations about their actions and who they want to be and where they want to go and what's important, and a lot of major mental breakthroughs and awarenesses. And this person is not going to move towards you until they've obtained a certain level of growth, or until they figured things out or gotten to a better place. I do feel like they do plan on it, but it's like they feel like it's not the right time. They feel like they have to, it almost feels like they have to feel like they have to get to this certain level, or, you know, this certain place within themselves or in their life before they can reach out to you. So it's like putting all these, what is the word I'm looking for? Like stipulations on it. It's so like, yes, I'll reach out to Aries. I'll tell Aries how I feel. I'll go for it. I'll take that chance when this, and this, you know, that kind of an energy. Let's grab another deck. We're going to take a look at what your biggest challenge is within this connection. We are going to take a look at what you don't see coming, and then some advice for you. Show me Aries' biggest. What is Aries' biggest challenge within this connection? What is Aries' biggest challenge within this connection, please? You have the Nine of Pentacles. So you've been really working towards getting to a place where you're good on your own since this connection. Some of you guys may get to a place where you like being on your own so much, you know, you're very unwilling to change your ways. You're very unwilling to let somebody back in. I don't think that's the case for all of you, or even most of you, but it is for some of you out there. And I've been there, you know. I totally understand that energy, especially when you work so hard to create a peace for yourself. You can get very protective of it. But this does feel like, you know, this is something that you're working on. This is what your challenge is in the meantime, because all of this is going on under the surface, but, you know, it's like behind the scenes. It's not something you're aware of. So I feel like you've been working on picking yourself up. You've been working on rebuilding. You know, some of you guys have, you know, maybe even started looking elsewhere. The Fool card. Yeah, some of you guys are already starting a brand new beginning, or will be starting a brand new beginning. Now, for those of you where this split up was pretty recent, I feel like the challenge is saying that you guys are just working on having your own new beginning, freeing yourself from this. You guys are working on, learning to be good on your own again. Now, for those of you where it's been quite some time, and I do feel like that is the case for some of you, especially because I'm really drawn to this word, I still think about you. I'm trying to let go. Like it, for some of you guys, that energy does feel a lot more drawn out, like it has been quite some time. So for those of you where it has been quite some time, I feel like it could be you guys protecting your peace, or you guys out there looking for another new beginning, okay? Really have gotten to a place where you've already put this behind you. You've already moved on. The Knight of Swords for what you don't see coming. Yeah, I feel like this communication, when this communication does come in, it is going to completely take you by surprise, because for some of you guys, it has been quite some time. If it's not just the communication that's surprising, it's also what this person says that's surprising as well. What's the advice here? The King of Swords. So, the King of Swords, he can be a little bit emotionally detached. He can be, so be cautious with that energy. But the King of Swords also is very clear about what he wants. He has very strong boundaries, and he faces you head on. He's actually the only court card that does face you head on. And it does speak about one, facing situations head on. It speaks about being very direct, very forward, and very honest. So I feel like that's the advice with wherever you're at in this, or however this makes you feel, or however you want to respond to this. Only you guys get to decide what's best for you. The advice is just to be very forward, direct, and honest. Okay, and that's going to really help you. It's going to take you a long way. So that is what I have for you guys. Now, if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, put a little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.